All right, we're here today at Foxborough High School for a matchup between the Foxborough Warriors and the Southeastern Hawks. Foxborough is led by Coach C.J. Neely, and the Hawks are led by Coach Dean Duquette. Shaping up to be a pretty interesting matchup. Foxborough is coming off a pretty heated loss against Sharon, came down to the final seconds. Honestly, I'm not sure how Southeastern is. I haven't really been paying attention to them, but judging by their warm-ups, they definitely have some kids who can drive to the net and also some kids who can hit threes, so it looks like they're going to match up pretty well against Foxborough. What do you think, Vinny?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a tough matchup. I think Foxborough's a little bit of have a slight advantage in this one, but I'm not really sure. We'll see how this one plays out.
It'll be interesting to see how the height advantage works out for Southeastern. It looks like they have a slight edge in that category.
Yeah, they have an array of large players on that side.
Now we're waiting for the national anthem to be played. Getting set to go here. Starting five for Foxborough is going to be Justin Zupanik, Tim O'Halloran, Cam Seeley, Nolan Rogers, and Derek Gilreath. On the other side, I believe the starting lineup for Southeastern is going to be Gabriel Pereira, Deshaun Teixeira, Shaquem Harris, Jaquil Rustin, and Deshaun Jean-Louis. We have an experienced officiating crew today here on staff, so there's going to be no horseplay on the court. There's not going to be much tolerance, so it's going to be pretty fair on both sides, I'd say.
I agree with that. It's going to be a nice, tightly called game. Very physical. I see this coming.
Looks like Cam Seeley is going to be taking the tip for Foxborough. After Southeastern breaks the huddle, we'll see who'll be taking it for them. Looks like it's going to be number 24, Gabriel Pereira. Seeley's got the height advantage, but we'll see who can jump higher, I guess.
I don't know. Pereira's got the long arms. It's going to be a tough one here.
And we're set to go.
All right, and Pereira wins the tip. It's taken down by Foxborough's Tim O'Halloran. And he looks around, finds Zupanik. Zupanik picks up a three, and he's short. Rebound, fought for, and taken down by Seeley. Kicks out to O'Halloran for another three. This one's off. Rebounded by Pereira. Taking up the court is Trey London. London looks. Finds 25, Deshaun Teixeira. Teixeira looks. Finds Pereira. Oh. They're just swinging it around a little bit. London takes it in, puts up a floater. Rattles out, rebounded by Derek Gilreath for Foxborough.
Defense looks pretty good early, Vinny. They're in a tight man-type zone. They have a good help defense across the court.
Lock it down right now. Zupanik shots off. Rebounded by number 3, Jalen Jones for Southeastern. Jones takes up the court. Looks for a screen. Doesn't get one. And he finds Trey London. London swings it around. Three's put up by Teixeira. Off. Rebounded by O'Halloran. O'Halloran looks to push. Slows it down a little bit. Tries to set up the offense.
It's one perk for Foxborough. This is probably their biggest lineup of athletic people that they have. So it's good to see everybody crashing the boards and being able to get rebounds. Southeastern looks like they're in a 2-3 zone, so we'll see what Foxborough dials up here.
Rogers down low to Zupanik. Zupanik is fouled. That foul was on 24, Gabriel Pereira. Zupanik has 2 shots at the line.
Some great off-ball movement there by Justin Zupanik. Pretty sure it was some inside screening motion between him and Cam Seeley. Gets the and one.
Zupanik's first shot is perfect. He's got another one coming. And the second one is also perfect from Zupanik. 2-0 Foxborough early on.
Foxborough loves practicing their free throws at practice, that's for sure. Coach Neely takes pride in them.
Looking around, good defense from Nolan Rogers. And London looks, tossed it off. And that foul is going to be called on number 12, Nolan Rogers of Foxborough. It'll be his first.
Foxborough's going to come out in a 2-3 against the inbounds pass and see if they go back
London
to man.
looks around, London sets, he puts up a 3, and it's off. Rebounded by Seeley. Oh, it's going to go out off of Seeley's leg. Back to Southeastern. Setting up the offense is Teixeira now. Looks around, Justin Zupanik tightly on him. London out to Jones. Jones finds Sebastian Charles. Pereira puts one up, it's off, rebounded by O'Halloran.
Southeastern's having a hard time finding a lane to drive through with that
O'Halloran
Foxborough
takes
defense.
it in, and he's fouled. Foul looks like it's going to go on Pereira. And that's his first. Oh, that'll be his second, actually. Rogers inbounds O'Halloran. O'Halloran takes it in, finds Seeley down low. Seeley turns around and hits, and the foul. Foul goes on Sebastian Charles. And Seeley with 1 shot at the line to finish off the 3-point play.
Here's a look at the layup. Tim O'Halloran, nice drive off the inbounds and puts a nice bounce pass down to Cam Seeley, posting up, who uses that high, those long arms of his to get high off the glass.
And Gilreath rebounds the missed free throw by Seeley. O'Halloran takes it in the lane, loses it on the way up, and it's going to go out off O'Halloran back to Southeastern. Teixeira looks around. Gives, oh, a nice steal by O'Halloran. O'Halloran takes it out. And O'Halloran lays it in. Nice defense by Tim O'Halloran on that play. Teixeira looking for a screen. Zupanik all over him. Not giving him any room.
Some good footwork by Zupanik right there.
Nice defense by Zupanik. Looking cross court. Pereira gets a screen. They trap him. Nice trap by Gilreath. 3 is put up, and it is off. Teixeira puts up a jumper, short. He gets his own miss, takes it in the lane, takes it back out and sets it back up. Oh, now he puts up a 3, and he's off. Rebounded by Gilreath.
Seems to really like that 3-point shot, Vinny.
Oh, yeah, they've taken a few too many. Some contested looks. Great defense from Foxborough to start.
Foxborough's looking to push here, but Southeastern seems like they know that it's coming, trying to get back as fast as they can on defense.
That last turnover, ball dribbled off O'Halloran's leg. Back to Southeastern. London takes it in the lane. London puts it up, a wild shot. Side of the backboard, it seems to be deflected out by Foxborough. Going to stay with Southeastern.
Looking for a foul there, but all the Foxborough defenders were straight up, not moving their feet.
Great defense. Jones looks to inbound. Pereira looking to take the jump shot. Great defense by Gilreath. Appears to be a shot clock violation. Going back over to the Warriors.
I think that was actually a 5-second violation, Vinny.
Oh, was it?
It took too long to make a move, so the refs gave the ball to Foxborough.
Oh. Oh. Arid pass by O'Halloran. Gilreath puts up the jumper. Off. Rebounded by Zupanik. Nice save. Taken down by Southeastern. Teixeira takes it up the court. It's back up to Jones. London takes it in the paint. Look for Charles, and the pass goes right off his hands, out of bounds. Back to the Warriors. O'Halloran sets up the offense. Swings it to Rogers. Gilreath finds Zupanik in the corner, puts up the jumper, and knocks it down. That is a 3-point jumper for Justin Zupanik. And the Warriors now lead at 9-0. That foul is going to go on Tim O'Halloran of Foxborough. And now checking into the game, Robbie Lowy and Mark Clegg. Line up timeout on the floor.
See how Clegg does in this game. He's had a strong start to his career. He's a freshman. He's actually been very fun to watch.
He's three-point specialist. He's a fantastic three-point shooter.
He also handles the ball very well. We'll see. I think, did he take Tim out? I don't think he did.
I don't think so, no.
If Tim's still in the game, it'll be interesting to see how Tim moves off ball now that he's not taking the ball up the court. I think that's really where his strength is.
Yeah, O'Halloran, this is O'Halloran's first year actually as a point guard, so he's more used to being like an off-ball guard. We'll see how Clegg handles the offense here.
And also Rob Lowy. He is a sophomore. This is his first year on varsity. I know he's eager to get minutes whenever he can, and he does whatever he can to help the team.
Very good showing out there. Very good defensive player. It's a lot of rebounds, a lot of block shots. Looks like Southeastern has the same 5 out on the court.
They must do a lot of running at practice because
Probably.
They look like they're not very tired yet. They're in pretty good shape, and all of them have played the whole game to this point.
Jones has it. Rogers is on him. Swings it cross court. Pereira looks, puts up the jumper. Great defense by O'Halloran. Short. Rebounded by Zupanik. And O'Halloran sets up the offense.
Well, Tim is going to bring the ball up, so that's interesting
Clegg
to
to
see.
the off guard. Rogers out to Clegg. Clegg swings it over Zupanik. O'Halloran, oh nope, look for O'Halloran. There he is. Pass deflected by Pereira. Going to stay Foxborough's ball.
The first sub of the game for Southeastern, number 13, Jaquil Rustin's going to enter the game, taking out number 24, Gabriel Pereira.
Clegg takes it in, puts up the mid-range jumper, and it rattles out. Rebounded by Charles. London takes it up the court. Jones looking for a screen. Great defense by Rogers, all over him, not giving him anything. 3 seconds on the shot clock, gonna have to force something up. It's a deep jumper, and he puts it in. An incredible shot right there by Teixeira.
Last-ditch effort.
Yeah, a desperation shot that somehow falls. The first points of the game for Southeastern. Lowy puts up the mid-range jumper. Bit off, rebounded by Zupanik. Great hustle by Zupanik, but it's gonna go out of bounds to Southeastern. Back into the game for Foxborough. This is Derek Gilreath. And he's gonna go in for, looks like Zupanik. Nope, he's going in for Lowy, actually. So a quick sub so far for the Warriors.
Seems to be some discrepancy at the table. The coaches and referees are trying to figure it out.
Not exactly sure what the issue is here.
Seems to be something to do with the book of scorekeeping. Here's a look at that long three by Deshaun Teixeira. Realizes that he has only 2 seconds left on the shot clock and throws it up in desperation, and nothing but net, Vin.
Oh, man. Southeastern's going to need something so far. Foxborough seems to be dominating this game. Anything to get them going.
Southeastern seems to be getting the looks they want, but they can't hit their shots. So
Yeah, haven't knocked much down so far. So you got to credit the Warriors, though. It's a great defensive effort so far. This man-to-man seems to be working out pretty well.
Very true. Also, I think Southeastern's game is really driving the middle, and once they start hitting their shots, they're going to be able to open up those driving lanes. So it'll be interesting to see if they can start hitting their shots, because if not, they might be in some trouble here early.
Agreed. Agreed. All right. Oh, it looks like we have a technical foul.
It may have been a problem with the book where it might have been a bench technical because something in the book was wrong.
Looks like it. So Zupanik's at the line to shoot the free throws. Short on the first one. Got another opportunity at the line now.
Not used to missing free throws is Justin Zupanik, so he seems to be pretty upset with himself.
Knocks that one down. So Zupanik goes 1 for 2 from the line. And Foxborough retains possession. O'Halloran looking to set it up. Swings it over to Rogers. Cross court to Clag. Clag is a wide open look from three. And he knocks it down. Nothing but net. Mark Clag, the freshman, hits a three.
Cannot give him those open looks. He will hit that a grand majority of the time.
London. O'Halloran with great defense. London can't get anything. Charles down low on Gilreath. Short on the shot. Rebounded by Zupanik. Great idea by O'Halloran. Looks a little off. Rogers. Rogers looking to take it in. It looks like it hacked a little bit. Yep, they called the foul.
Here's a quick look at the foul. Nolan tries to drive baseline, and number 42, Sebastian Charles, steps in front and blocks his way.
O'Halloran with a wide open look for three, and he's short. Looking up ahead, a great pass up to London. Clag's back on him. London's off on the shot. Rebounded by Gilreath. Gilreath gives it off to O'Halloran. Looking to push it. Off to Zupanik for the mid-range jumper, and he knocks that down every time. Southeastern's going to have to learn to not give him that open shot. Outside. Puts up the three, and it's off.
Teixeira seems to like those deep threes.
O'Halloran looking, picking it out. Rogers back to O'Halloran, swinging it to Gilreath, over to Clag. Zupanik with another jumper. He's off on this one. And that one appears to go out off Rogers.
It's actually the end of the quarter, so Justin was throwing it up as a attempt at a buzzer beater. And Nolan almost got the rebound and the putback, but.
So at the end of one, we have a 15-3 possible route coming on from Foxborough.
Southeastern's only points coming off of a desperation shot deep at the end of the shot clock. Foxborough seems to be containing them very well and also pushing the ball up the floor. They've had a few turnovers off of it, but they've also had some good looks at layups as well.
The mid-range game, too. They're getting all these mid-range jumpers and the wide-open threes from Clag and O'Halloran. If they start knocking them down consistently, this one could be over fast.
We'll see how Coach Dean Duquette tells his players to come out here and see if they can find some motivation and energy to really get going and test this Foxborough defense.
Yes, if Southeastern, they should be able to start knocking down those open threes, make this more of a game in the second quarter.
Jalen Jones seems to be their go-to guy in situations like this, especially since he brings the ball up. So we'll see if he can get something going for his offense.
All right, Keon Neal checks into the game for the Warriors to start the second quarter. And Southeastern's going to start this one off. Jones inbounds it, and London brings up the court.
Foxborough going back to their man defense.
Same five that ended the quarter for Southeastern are going to remain on the court. Teixeira. It looks like Zupanic's giving him that open three now after the first couple that he missed earlier. See if he can start knocking him down. Nice pass. Jones. Jones steps into one. Rattles out. Rebounded by Charles. Nice save. Rustin has it. Jones looking to take it. Kicks it out. Teixeira puts one up. It's long. And it looks like it's going to stay with Southeastern. London with it. London takes it in, puts up the floater. Short. Gets his own miss. And rattles out again.
Southeastern just
Rebound,
getting very
nice rebound by
unlucky
Gilroy.
right now.
O'Halloran, nice bounce pass to Neal. Neal has it stripped and Jones has it, and Neal fouls in the backcourt. Checking back into the game is Cam Seeley. And it looks like he will replace Zupanik.
Let's look at the foul by Keon. Tim O'Halloran trying to push the floor and sees Keon in the corner, but he can't handle it. And out of a little bit of frustration, I bet, reaches in and fouls Jones. Here's Teixeira bringing the ball up, so that's a change.
Teixeira looking to take it in. Foxborough foul. It's calling Derek Gilreath. Rustin to pass it in. So far, it seems like Southeastern is a very short bench. Doesn't seem like they play too many guys. Teixeira. Charles kicks it out. London thinking about taking a deep three. Doesn't take it. Nice move by Jones, but pass in between two defenders. A little miscommunication, goes back to Foxborough. O'Halloran looking to set it up. Nice off-ball screen by Neal. Looking down low to Seeley. Seeley puts it up and finishes. Looking to push the issue. Rustin, a great job by Clag taking the charge. Mark Clag takes that charge. It's an offensive foul on Rustin. And checking into the game is Brian Bortolotti for the first time for O'Halloran.
Foxborough loves taking those charges, Vinny.
Looks like Southeastern's going to set up a nice press here. Set up a full court press. Everyone's up.
You don't see a full court press very often this early in games, but Southeastern needs to try to find something that's going to jumpstart their offense.
Nice play by Rustin to deflect that out of bounds. Going to stay with Foxborough. Seeley has it. Seeley looking for a guard to set up the offense. Gives it back to Clag. Clag swings it over to Neal. Keon down low to Derek Gilreath. And the pass is stolen. Nice play by Teixeira. Picks up the court. London has it. Nice bounce pass to Charles, and Charles loses it on the way up, going back to the Warriors.
Those big men down low seem to be having some trouble holding on to that ball. Southeastern's finally starting to get those looks, though. They just can't really capitalize.
The full court press is going to remain intact for Southeastern. A nice screen. Bortolotti has it. Looks around, finds Gilreath. Keon Neal with the ball now. Keon, step back three, puts it up. It's a little off. Rebounded by Gilreath. Nice job, and he's fouled. Jones picks up the foul. Nice job by Gilreath on that rebound, tipping it over to himself, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. I don't know, they're not going to.
Here's a look at the play by Derek. Off of Keon's three, Derek comes right over the top of number 3, Jones, and pops it up, gets it back, and is fouled by Jones.
They might not have called the foul. Oh, they didn't call a foul on that. Oh, nice play. Bortolotti finds Seeley down low, and Seeley puts it up, and he's fouled.
I wonder if they called that first one.
Might have called a jump ball.
Maybe a jump ball, or maybe they called it on the floor.
It looks like he was shooting. I don't know. He might have gotten some ball. I'm not sure on that. Either way, Foxborough's going to be at the line. Seeley knocks the first down with ease. Seeley's second free throw is also up and good. So Foxborough leads at 19-3 at this point. London takes it in, puts up a floater. It's off. Nice rebound. Rustin's off. Rebounded by Seeley.
They just cannot seem to get that ball to go in the hoop.
They can't buy a bucket here. Southeastern's bench is still in high spirits, though. Seeley over to Neal. Keon with a nice pump fake. Oh, a nice block from behind by Trey London.
If he waited another second, he would have had a wide open bucket. He got the defender
London
right up in the air.
Takes it in. And they're going to call. Looks like a foul on Bortolotti, I think.
Foul must have been before the
charge.
Attempted charge, because that looked like
a
pretty solid effort of a charge.
Yeah, I think the foul must have been before. And it looks like Zupanik is going to check back into the game. And Zupanik's going to come in for Gilreath. That's Bortolotti's first foul. Share has it. He's looking to set it up. Zupanik's still leaving him room out there. London, pump fakes. Takes it in the lane on Bortolotti, kicks it out. To Share for three. Knocks it down.
First point since the first quarter there for Southeastern.
And Teixeira now is all 6 Southeastern points at this point. Oh, nice move by Neal, but looks like he breaks his own ankles on that one. Clag takes into the lane. Clag with a nice floater, and that was a hefty block right there by Pereira. Clag loses it, taken down by London. Southeastern's finally getting into something on defense. Nice play by Clag in the deflection. All I gotta say, it was deflected back off of Pereira, and it's going to go back to the Warriors. O'Halloran and Rogers check back in for Bortolotti and Keon Neal. Zupanik finds Clag. Full court press is still on. Zupanik gets an open look for three. He's long. Nice job by Rogers to tip it over to Seeley, and Seeley is all alone down low, and he puts it in. 21-6, Foxborough leads this one. London takes it up. Teixeira has it. Teixeira puts up another three. Rattles out. Clag and O'Halloran both grab the rebound. O'Halloran has it, and he's taking it up the court. Swings it over to Clag. Clag down low looking for Zupanik. A nice play made by Jones, and he saves it. A great play by Jones. Teixeira looking up ahead. A nice pass. Oh, can't be handled right there by Rustin. The floater is off. Seeley rebounds.
Southeastern bench really getting into it.
Nice steal right there. London looks at taking it on Zupanik. He floats it up, and he's fouled by Zupanik. Looked like it may have been a travel, but he got the foul before
definitely had a little bit of a stutter step there.
Maybe a little happy feet, but
might have been caused from Zupanik reaching in to try to get the ball. Here's a look at it. London driving down the court. Looked like he slipped before Justin touched him, but it's understandable from the ref's viewpoint running down the court.
Oh, yeah. You see the contact, and you can almost have to call it. London's first free throw is short. And Tom Rogers checks into the game for the first time. He replaces Clegg. London hits a second free throw, making it score 21-7 Foxborough. O'Halloran taking up the court. Makes a nice move on Rustin and takes it in the lane. And he finishes. A fantastic move right there by O'Halloran. London takes it to the hoop. And a nice move by Trey London. He's looking for the foul, but he doesn't get the call. A nice move by London. O'Halloran. London seems to fall down. And O'Halloran takes advantage and finds Zupanik for the lay-in.
I'm not sure if that was the move that O'Halloran put on or if he just
It looks
fell
like
over
London
his
just
own
slipped,
feet.
but
Yeah.
that was still a nice move by O'Halloran to make the pass over to Zupanik for the easy layup. London's floater is off. Rebounded by O'Halloran. And he finds Rogers along the sideline, who gives it back to O'Halloran to set up the offense. O'Halloran looks for a screen from Seeley. He takes it the other way, down the left side, and he is fouled by Pereira. A nice move by O'Halloran in the lane, and he'll be going to the line for 2 shots.
Halloran really seeming to find some great driving lanes here. This is just one of them. Goes right down the middle, up and over. Looks like he got Tim right on the arm.
It seems like Southeastern's short bench might be getting to them early on. Seems like Foxborough's trying to push the tempo a little bit and try to wear them out. Might need to dig a little deeper into their bench. O'Halloran's first shot just rattles out. And Charles backs into the game for Pereira. O'Halloran's off on the second one as well. Rustin has it. He's looking to take it up the court. Gives it back over to Jones. Rustin in the corner. Looking to make him move along the baseline. Kicks out to Jones. He finds London. Shara looks for the 3. Kicks it back out to London, who takes a deep 3. And he's long. And Zupanik corrals the rebound.
Southeastern seems to be pretty reliant on outside shots at this point.
Seems like Foxborough's big men are just really getting to him, getting Southeastern's big men frustrated. O'Halloran gets a screen, kicks out to Rogers. A nice save by Rogers along the sideline. Nice pass to Zupanik for the mid-range jumper is short. And rebound. Rogers takes it in, and he's stripped. And it looks like it goes off of Rogers' knee back to Southeastern. Checking back into the game is Gilreath, coming in for Cam Seeley for Foxborough. Shara's taking it up the court. Jones looking to set it up. Oh, O'Halloran gambles on the steal, and he kicks it out. London finds the Shara for 3, and he knocks it down. O'Halloran's gamble on the steal will have to pay off for Southeastern as they knock down another 3. Nice pass down low. Gilreath gets position. Lets Zupanik a little off on the pass. Rogers puts up a 3, and that's short. Ooh. Nice effort on the save by Jones, but he slaps it out of bounds back to the Warriors.
Both teams seem to be going back and forth, exchanging three-point shots. I think Foxborough needs to take a step back and take a relaxation a little bit and get back to what was working at the beginning of the game.
The slashing and the driving. O'Halloran sets it up. O'Halloran swings it over to Gilreath. Nice off-ball screen by Rogers. But they call the offensive foul on Rogers for a moving screen. Shara takes it up the court. London has it. Rustin over to London. Nice deflection by O'Halloran. And London saves it. 15 on the shot clock. London makes a move. Outside to Jones. Good defense by Nolan Rogers. All over him. An arid pass. Teixeira puts up a three. Way off. Rebounded by Rogers. O'Halloran looks to push the tempo a little bit. Nice job noticing the man behind him. Gilreath over to Tom Rogers. In the middle, Zupanik. Zupanik puts up a floater, and he knocks it down. A nice move by Justin Zupanik, and Gilreath with great hustle on the inbound pass steals it right away. So Foxborough has the ball back with 1 second on the clock, and O'Halloran's off on the three. So that'll end the first half.
It's a good heads-up play by Gilreath right there.
That was a nice play by Gilreath.
Noticing that Southeastern wasn't really paying attention to that inbounds pass, being kind of careless, thinking about possibly running down to half court and throwing up a prayer. But steals it. Unfortunately, they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity, but pretty interesting, high-intensity last few minutes of basketball there in the first half.
Southeastern finally started to get it going a little bit from outside, but they really need to get something going down low. All they have right now is their three-point game, and they've fallen behind enough where they need to get something going offensively.
I think if they can use the energy that they've created right here to carry it over into the second half, they'll be pretty. I don't want to say well off, but they'll have a good chance to make a run at closing this gap and making it an interesting game down the stretch in the second half.
I agree.
So we'll see how Coach Dean Duquette coaches his team up in the middle of this game. We seem to have
a slight one-on-one matchup out at half court. We have Foxborough's Jonathan Tang
against a seeming JV player from Southeastern.
That's what it seems like. Tang puts up a three, and he's off. Rebounded. Looks like the game might be being stopped. Oh, it is. A great 0-0 effort on both sides. Fantastic defense by Tang.
All right, well, it will be an interesting second half to say the least after seeing those last few minutes. But hopefully CJ Neely can tell his team just to stay calm and keep moving forward. We will see you all in the second half. Welcome back to the second half of basketball here at Foxborough High School between the Foxborough Warriors and Southeastern Hawks. The end of the first half showed some high intensity and some coming to life, sort of speak, from Southeastern. They got their crowd into it, and Foxborough also got their crowd into it. They're exchanging blows, so to speak, going back and forth. It's definitely going to shape up to be a great second half here. What do you think?
I think that this full court press from Southeastern seemed to be getting Foxborough a little bit rattled. They're probably going to keep it up in the second half, considering the margin that they're down by right now. They're going to need to do something to get a spark going. Hopefully they can continue to hit knockdown outside jump shots and maybe hit the occasional layup or two and get back into this one.
I think with the number of threes that they show that they're going to attempt to shoot in the first half, Southeastern's really going to need to try to up fake and go to the hoop if they're going to try to make a run at this game. So,
all right, and the starting five for Foxborough is back on the court to start the second half. And it looks like the five that ended the half for Southeastern is going to start the second half. It's going to be Southeastern ball. Shara has it. Bringing it up the court. Puts up a three, and he knocks it down.
Seemed to have found his rhythm late in the first half, and he is continuing
that. Oh, nice steal right there by Jones on Nolan Rogers, and it rattles out. Rogers rips away the rebound, showing his physical nature. O'Halloran has it. Nice moves up the court. Takes it in the lane, and he finishes. O'Halloran going coast to coast. Great job right there by Tim. Rustin. Rustin takes it to the hoop. Nowhere to go, and it's blocked by Seeley. Seeley is a force to be reckoned with down low. O'Halloran. Outside to Rogers. Rogers has an open look. Passes it up. Looks for a better shot. Seeley outside. Rogers looking for Zupanik, and he finds him in the post. Zupanik's doubled. He looks back for Rogers, and it looks like he's going to stay with the Warriors. Rogers looking to pass it in. A lot of moving from the Warriors. Seeley has it in the corner. Seeley makes a nice move in the lane. Some floater. Looked like he may have been hacked, but no foul called. Jones looking. Jones looking to push the envelope a little bit. London loses it going up, and it's going to go back to Foxborough. Turnovers are really starting to get to Southeastern. If they want to come back in this game, they got to make sure they hold on to the ball.
Tim's really been doing a great job of handling the pressure all game, I'd say.
He's really adapted to this new role as the point guard this year. Rogers finds Seeley down low. Seeley with a nice shovel pass over to Zupanik for the finish. Teixeira takes it up.
Big men for Foxborough getting it done right now.
The big man passing is really what's getting Foxborough this lead right now.
Foxborough sticking with a man defense.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Jess. Teixeira gets an open look for three. He's short. Nice rebound there by Charles, and Seeley is all over it. Seeley is having none of that. And it will, oh, they actually call a jump on that one.
Here's a look at the block by Cam. Goes up for the rebound, and Charles gets it over him, and Cam, out of frustration, just absolutely stuffs it back into Charles' face.
And Foxborough actually gains possession back on the jump ball, and O'Halloran has it. Kicking it out to the corner to Zupanik. Zupanik with a nice up fake. Takes it in the lane, and he's a little long in the lane. London rebounds. London is fouled in the backcourt by number 12, Nolan Rogers.
Couldn't quite beat him to the spot there, and as a result, it was a block.
And checking into the game for the first time for Southeastern is number 50, Michael Fuller Correa.
In pre-games, he was really draining those threes, Vinny, so it'll be interesting to see how they use him here.
Keep an eye out for the corner threes on this one. And Charles sits. Teixeira with another three, and he's off. Rebounded by Seeley. Nice job by Seeley to rip it away. O'Halloran has it. O'Halloran with a nice blow by. Takes into the lane, and he's fouled. A nice move by O'Halloran getting to the line. That foul is going to be called on Jones.
Fouls on Hawks number 3, Jaron Jones, his first.
O'Halloran knocks the first one down. Calm, cool, and collected. And O'Halloran is money. 2 for 2 from the line. London gets a nice screen. Up, miscommunication there. London makes a nice move in the lane, puts up a floater. Off the back iron, rebounded by Seeley. And O'Halloran has it. O'Halloran's guarded by Jones. Zupanik out to Gilreath, pump fakes. Gilreath gets in the lane, a nice move by Gilreath. And they call a blocking foul on Correa. That's his first. And Gilreath will be going to the line for 2 shots.
It was a good attempt at a charge by Correa, but it was a pretty obvious flop. Gilreath blows right by Rustin and tries to step in, but
looks like he fell before he even got the contact, Jess.
I don't really think he was even set at any point during that.
Gilreath is off on the first. Zupanik dropped back to cover his man. Gilreath is quite short on that second one. It's all right. It's still got a substantial lead in this one. 34-15. All right, Teixeira has it. Southeastern doesn't really have anyone down low at this point.
It seems like they're keeping everybody on the perimeter in an attempt to shoot some
Correa's
threes.
got a look. And there it is. That's what we were talking about, Jess. Keep an eye out for him from downtown.
Seems to be a bit of a deception. He seems like he's a big guy, but he sits outside and shoots threes, and he's pretty good at it.
Zupanik gets the mid-range jumper. Oh, he fakes it, gets a better shot, and he's off. Sealy tips it, rebounded by Jones. Jones looking to push. No one's back for Foxborough. And Rusted's right there, and Rusted misses the open lay-in. O'Halloran has it. Gilreath. Gilreath down low to Sealy, deflected. Taken back down by Gilreath. Back down low to Sealy. Ball is loose. Good defense. And it's going to stay with the Warriors. Good defense by Correa on Sealy. O'Halloran over to Sealy. Gilreath looking around, finds O'Halloran. A wide open three, and it's short. Very rare to see O'Halloran miss from downtown that open. Outside, Teixeira, contested three, and it's good. Teixeira's finally finding his rhythm. And just like that, it's a 12-point ball game.
That's what the three-point shot can do for you. He can get you back quick in a hurry.
Jess, I have a quick question. Do you know if Southeastern's hit any two-point baskets in this game?
I don't think so.
I think it might be all threes. Seems like that's their game plan going in. Nice move by Rogers, spins, and he's off. Nice hustle by Rogers to fight for the rebound, but it's going to go back to Southeastern. And a timeout on the floor.
Seems like every time down the floor, Southeastern is really looking to jack those three-point shots, and luckily for them, in this half, it seems to be working a lot better than it was in the first.
It seems like every time in the first half, it seemed like every time they hit a three, Foxborough had an answer. So that's why this lead is what it is right now. But we'll see if Foxborough can keep up the intensity and Southeastern can continue knocking down their jumpers.
I think Coach Neely mainly just took this time out to calm his team down. I mean, if you look at the scoring, it was 27-12 at halftime. So right now, Southeastern is outscoring Foxborough. So that's something that they didn't do the whole first half at any stretch during the game. So I think pretty much it's just to tell his team just to calm down, take a breath, and just keep moving forward. Here's a look at the three by Carrera. Nice pass from Jones. Just
great form, and he knocks it down.
With Cam in his face. I don't really think Cam was expecting him to shoot that. Here's another one by Teixeira in the corner. He had two guys on him and still hit it with both of them in his face. So pretty impressive shooting right there by Teixeira.
My thought is that Neely's going to tell probably Zupanik, who's been covering Teixeira most of this game, to literally stay on him and not give him any more of those open looks. That's their only threat at this point so far.
I think early on he was giving him the threes because he wasn't hitting him, but now I think he needs to change it up a little bit.
Yep. London looks. London finds Rustin. Looking for a move. Nice defense by Rogers. Jones. Nice bounce pass in the lane for London, and they're going to call a foul. I think it was before the shot. And yep, that foul was on Zupanik. It's number 2 for him, and Clag checks into the game for Derek Gilreath. So Clag's going to be the first one off the bench to start the second half. Outside, Teixeira with another open look, and he's off this time. Zupanik gets the rebound. O'Halloran takes it up. Finds Zupanik. Jones is all over him. Outside to Sealy. Sealy looking for a pass inside. Good defense. Off-ball screen from Clag. Rogers takes it in with a great move, and he finishes. Nolan Rogers with a nice move. Jones, guarded by Rogers. Swings across court. Correa's got a look, and he's short. Zupanik, nice rebound, though, by Jones. Zupanik was all over him. Clag is not giving him anything in the corner. Teixeira with a nice move. Kicks it out to Jones. Jones takes it in the lane, and Jones is off. Sealy rebounds. An arid pass by Sealy, and London takes it. London to the rim. Jones has it. Teixeira contested three, and he's way off. O'Halloran takes it up the court. Zupanik takes it in. Nice rebound by Sealy off the Zupanik miss, and he is, they call it jump ball. Looks like he may have been hacked, but the jump ball, good defense.
Southeastern seems to be tightening up their defense here in an attempt to close off any mid-range jumpers that Foxborough might have been getting in the first half.
Those are Zupanik and Sealy's favorite shots right there. And Lowy checks into the game for Sealy. Teixeira taking it up. Zupanik's on him. Teixeira kicks it out. Correa, hand in his face. Long, rebounded by Lowy. Nice move by O'Halloran, and they called a travel. Looked like there may have been a reach on the play by London, but looks like they got away with that one. Rogers comes out of the game for Keon Neal.
Here's a look at the travel by O'Halloran, driving down the court. Seems like he got blocked by Correa, and also reached in on by London. So, interesting call, but...
Right in the corner, makes a move to the rim. Lowy's all over him, giving him nothing. He's trying to get all fancy in there. Not exactly sure that's his game. It looks like a jump is called. And it's going to go back to the Warriors. Good defense by Robbie Lowy. And the full court press is back on. Keon Neal with it. Neal looks around. Takes it to the cup. Kicks it out to Zupanik. O'Halloran outside. Screen set by Lowy. O'Halloran looks to utilize it. And a nice defensive play. Lowy fighting for it with Rustin on the ground. And it looks like it's going to be Southeastern basketball. Nice defensive effort there. O'Halloran checks out of the game for Bortolotti. His first action of the second half. Neely having a talk with O'Halloran. Or telling him to try not to force so many plays. Just look for the open man.
Jalen Jones seems to be a bit shaken up. It's like he's favoring that right ankle.
Teixeira off on the three.
It's going to be interesting to see the statistics after this game video.
Yeah,
that's
the
for
three-point shooting and the two-point shooting. Neal with a beautiful blow-by move, and he floats it up and in. Keon Neal with that acceleration, like nothing I have ever seen before. London outside. Rustin to the rim. It seems like Southeastern can't buy a two-point basket at this point. Cross court, nice pass by Bortolotti. Clag takes it in with no help defense, and a nice block from behind by London.
I really don't think the Foxborough will mind that stuff, though, because he had a wide open lane to the rim. Here it is on the screen. Clag gets right to the rim. London just came out from behind him to get the stuff.
3 seconds on the clock in the quarter, and Zupanik's shot rolls in, and that'll end the third quarter. Foxborough leads it 39-21. So it looks like Foxborough responded nicely to that little spurt that Southeastern had to start off the quarter.
Here's a look at the buzzer-beating shot by Justin. Brian Bortolotti has it, drives down, sees Justin in the middle. London's trying to guard him, and with him in his face, Justin gets it to go up and over the front of the rim.
That was great defense by London. Hand right in his face, but Zupanik, motivated and energized, powered through and hit the jumper.
Going into this fourth quarter of basketball, all Foxborough really needs to do is contain those three-point shots, because it seems to me at least that Southeastern doesn't have the touch today around the rim.
Oh, I would 100% agree with you there, Mr. Todd. It seems that every time they drive it in, it's either blocked or they're putting up floaters that just aren't falling today. Today might not be Southeastern's day.
It seems like...
Zupanik's going to inbound to start off this fourth quarter. All right, Bortolotti has to start off the fourth quarter. Keon Neal over to Clag. Clag loses it. Taken down by Rustin. Nice defensive play.
Vista seems to be a chronic case of Butterfingers today on both sides on the court.
And London looking. Bortolotti's all over him. Kicking it out to Rustin. Rustin gets in the lane. A great job. Oh. A blocking foul is going to be called on 13, Brian Bortolotti. It's good defense. Just couldn't quite get position. And a timeout on the floor. Still 39-21 score. Just opening the fourth quarter.
Let's see if Southeastern can use some of their jumping ability here on the inbounds pass. They might try a nice alley-oop possibly to someone.
Yeah, but that's a two-point basket, and they've had a tough time with those ones today. Seems like they should be asking for some of those this holiday season.
Only about 20 seconds run off here in the fourth quarter, so still a lot of game left to be played. Foxborough up by 17, but I mean, with the number of three-point shots that Southeastern shoots, it's really not that much of a deficit.
But I mean, if you look at it though, Southeastern is they heavily favor the three-point shot, but they haven't knocked that many down. They've only knocked down, I'm not sure they've even hit a two. So
well,
as far as I know, seven.
Times
as
three?
far as I know, 7 threes. But I don't know if they've hit a two or not. But that I'm not sure. And here we go. Southeastern's going to take it out. Jones sets up a play. Set out London. Seems like London and Jones have both played this entire game. Nice screen by Jones. Good help defense by Clegg. London puts up the mid-range jumper, and he's off. Rebounded by Neal. Keon looking to push. Tries to take it all the way himself, and he loses it out of bounds. Seems like Neal was trying to do a little too much there. He didn't exactly have numbers. It's all right. Still a lot of ball to be played. And Lowy actually checks back into the game. Oh, no, Tom Rogers checks back into the game for Neal. It's Rogers' first appearance of the second half. Screen is set. London. Outside. Rustin has, oh, no.
Oh, my God, a two!
Rustin knocks down a two-point jumper. I do not believe what I just saw. Bortolotti takes it up.
It's a miracle, Vinny.
It is a miracle. Wow. It is a Christmas miracle. All right. Looks like there's a few Warriors set to check back into the game. Clack kicks out to Lowy. Lowy drives baseline. Outside to Tom Rogers. Zupanik in the middle, up to Clegg. 5 on the shot clock. Zupanik looks to set it up. Good defense by Correa, but commits a silly foul with 5 on the shot clock. Zupanik was going to be forced to put up a contested shot, and Correa just gave him a new shot clock.
Foxborough did a nice job of using the whole shot clock. That's really what they need to do from here on in with this lead. Justin had the ball, just jabbed right, and got Correa to reach in when he tried to go around him.
Gilreath, Celia, and O'Halloran check back into the game. And O'Halloran puts up a 3, and he knocks it down. Tim O'Halloran, bullseye. Lowy, Clegg, and it seems Bortolotti have also checked out. And Correa puts up a 3, and he uses the glass. I was unaware that the bank was open during this holiday break. O'Halloran takes it up. Nice defense by London, stepping in the passing lane. Neal checks back in. Tommy Rogers comes out. Gilreath finds O'Halloran in the backcourt. O'Halloran takes it up. Rustin's all over him. Zupanik with the outside jumper, and he's off. Nice rebound, good hustle by Teixeira. Rustin takes it up. Neal's all over him, and a nice block. Oh, they call the foul on Keon Neal. Might have gotten him a little bit with the body. So it looks like Rustin's going to head to the line for a couple free throws.
It may have been a foul, but it was a great hustle by Keon Neal coming all the way from back. He was the only one that got back. He definitely got the ball, but I think he got him a little bit with the body as well. So
yeah, it appears that Neal got him a little with the body.
That's probably where the foul came in.
And Rustin short on the first free throw, and Nolan Rogers checks back in for Justin Zupanik.
Surprising to see Foxborough not using up all of their spots on the free throw line. I mean, they only have 3 people in there.
And Rustin misses the second. I think they have a lot of faith in Sealy to grab down every rebound.
Let's see if they slow it down here again and try to use
Neal with it.
all 30 seconds that are given to them.
Neal takes it in with the left. Finds Gilreath. Gilreath steps in. A nice block from behind right there by London. Teixeira takes it up. Teixeira steps into a 3. Oh, no, he doesn't take it. Kicks out to Jones, who steps into 1, and he's long. Sealy right there again for the rebound. O'Halloran taking it back up the court. With a comfortable 16-point lead with about 5 minutes left to go in this one. Rogers looking to set it up. Looking for Gilreath down low. Pass a bit wide. Nice deflection right there. And it's going to remain with Foxborough. Gilreath with it. Neal looks around. Neal getting fancy with the dribble. Outside to O'Halloran. O'Halloran steps into a contested 3, and he knocks it down. There is no defense for a perfect shot. That's what they say. London looks. London takes a baseline. Floater's off. London gets his own miss. Good hustle. With Sealy and Gilreath all over him, but the foul I think is called behind on... Oh, they're actually going to call it on Sealy. Looks like Gilreath got him in the front, but they're going to call the foul on Sealy. Coming from behind. And it's going to put London at the line, Trey London, for a couple shots. London gets the first rattle in. And Lowy checks back into the game for Cam Sealy. London second shot is a bit off, but Correa with a nice hustle, boxing out to get that rebound. The 3 is way off the mark right there, and it's going to go, looks like it's going to go back to the Warriors.
I was kind of concerned there for a minute that was going to go uncalled. Tim O'Halloran went up for the rebound. He did a nice job of boxing out, but he got absolutely thrown from behind.
O'Halloran looking to set it up, though. Rustin's all over him. Nice move by O'Halloran to get free. Rustin's not giving him any room after O'Halloran knocked down that contested 3. Good hustle by Neal to save it. He's not exactly sure where to go, though, in the corner. Gives it off to Lowy. Back to Neal. Neal. Nice move by Keon Neal, and he can't finish. But Gilreath is right there, and it rattles off the rim. O'Halloran, good hustle to take it back out, and he's going to put up the 3. And it also rattles out, but Gilreath with great hustle. A great possession so far for Foxborough.
And he's going to pull it out and try to
reset
use the whole shot clock again.
Great job by Foxborough, out-rebounding, tipping the ball to themselves, and just making plays. Gilreath, nice defense by Jones. Kicks it out to Lowy. Looks like Lowy may have been hacked. Kicks it out to Neal. Neal takes it right in the lane. He blows by, and he's going to the line.
Nice drive there by Keon. He saw that it was under 10 seconds left on the shot clock, so he figured why not put up a shot. He saw an open lane, and
knew he had to make a move.
Got fouled on the way down, so 2 shots.
And
here's a look at the drive. Sees the wide open lane, takes it, and Correa steps in and blocks Keon, so he gets to the line.
And checking into the game now is number 31. Doesn't appear to be on the roster here. That's a bucket for Foxborough. London has it. That was Keon right there. Neal with another bucket. Correa outside. Lowy right in his face, and Correa doesn't care. He knocks it down. Bortolotti taking it up the court. He recently checked in for O'Halloran. Bortolotti making a couple nice moves. Setting it up. Kicks it over to Lowy. Gilreath with a look. Thought about it. Bortolotti over to Neal. Neal in the corner. Looking for the blow-by that he's successfully done this game. Lowy has it outside. Bortolotti sets up the offense again. 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Jinx.
Bortolotti with a beautiful move, and he can't finish. Up ahead. Nice job by Nolan Rogers, looking like a D-back. out there. Bortolotti kicks it out. Rogers. Nice screen by Gilreath. Keon Neal outside. Gives it to Bortolotti to set it up. Rogers looking to post up. Lowy has it. Lowy's a wide open lane in the middle. And it looks like Lowy may have been fouled, but they call good defense. Lowy, there's the foul. Looks like it's going to go on Correa again. Yep, it is on Correa. He's picked up a few fouls in the second half now. It's going to be 4, actually. Tommy Rogers checks back into the game for Nolan Rogers. No relation. Bortolotti down low. Gilreath puts it up, muscles his way in there, and it rolls right off the rim. And Gabriel Pereira checks back into the game. He had a long wait on the bench. Nice defense right there. Great job by Gilreath to fight through London's moves. Neal takes it up. Neal guarded by London. Neal with a nice drive in the lane. It looks like he may have been hacked, but he doesn't get the call. And it's going to stay with Foxborough.
Didn't quite understand that one. I'm pretty sure Keon got absolutely stood up there from behind.
And checking back into the game comes Mark Clegg.
Here's the drive by Keon. Sees the lane
and there's a clear hack right there, both ways. London got him going in, and then Correa got him again.
He got blocked by Correa, and then Correa stuck his arm out.
Clegg wide open from 3. And that's going to go in every time. Mark Clegg, the freshman. The big one right there. Teixeira kicks it out. Correa, hand in his face again. Nice job. Nice defense by Lowy. Clegg gets the rebound. Bortolotti sets it up. Nice pass by Bortolotti. Good thought. Pereira's there. Looking for Gilreath. And Southeastern loses the ball. Nice job by Clegg to get the steal. And Bortolotti sets it up. Only about 1:40 left to go in this one, and Foxborough's got a very large lead. Bortolotti looking around. Clegg, again he's open, which was a bad idea for Southeastern, and it's going to go up off the shot clock, out of bounds, back to Southeastern. Teixeira has it, and he's going to try to set it up. He gives it up to London. Correa, again. Correa is not afraid to shoot that basketball. London with the rebound, and London's going to go to the line.
A bit lackadaisical on the part of the Foxborough defense.
Yeah,
didn't
really hustle for that rebound.
They didn't attack the rebound, that's right.
That foul is going to go on Bortolotti. It's number 3 for him. London's first shot is good. He's been productive at the line today. And number 21, Carlton Richard checks into the game for the first time for Southeastern. He replaces Teixeira. London's off on the second. Nice job by Gilreath fighting, tipping it over to Bortolotti. Tommy Rogers was looking for the ball out on the break. Bortolotti picks up his dribble, gives it over to Clegg. Under a minute left to play here. Nice job by Lowy. They actually call the offensive foul on Lowy. Yep. Call the offensive foul there on Lowy, trying to get position. Richard has it, gives it over to London. London, cross-court Correa. Correa with the pass. And that shot is up and off the mark. Tommy Rogers gathers the rebound. Bortolotti sets it up. Mark Clegg on the wing. Bortolotti finds Tommy Rogers. Rogers looks to step into a jumper. Takes into the lane. Rogers with a beautiful dish off to Lowy, who lays it in. A nice move by Tommy Rogers. Defense collapsed all over him, leaving Lowy wide open for the lane. Richard takes it up. Richard's looking for someone to go. London has it. London with Gilreath on him. Takes into the lane. And he's going to, looks like he's going to go to the line. That foul is going to be called on Tom Rogers.
Trey London's done a nice job of getting to the line today. I think he might actually be the only person from Southeastern that's been at the line, but I think he's had about 10, 11 free throws, if I remember
That one
correctly.
rattles
So
out.
he's been doing a nice job of cutting to the lane and driving.
I agree with you there, Jazz. His penetration has really opened up the three-point shot in the second half. Second one's good. Just seems that if he could have got that going in the first half, then this would be a much closer game.
Shot clock off here. Only
13
10 seconds left here in Foxborough. So
most likely going to run it down.
Yep.
Gilreath has it. Gilreath over to Lowy. Over to Clag, and Clag will dribble it out, and that'll end this one. Final score of 52-32. Foxborough with the win.
Nice win here from Foxborough, coming off of 2 very close losses. They'll look to carry this over through the rest of their season. They have another game, the 28th at home. We hope to get a crowd there. We'd like to do a quick shout out. Thank you to the people here from Foxborough Cable Access, AJ Bubenzik and Joe Bartuca on the cameras. In the truck, Mike Everson, Frank McDowell, and Sean Kelly. I'm Jess Todd.
And I'm Vinny Politano.
And we thank you for being here today to listen to the game and watch the game with us. We hope you enjoyed it, and we wish the Warriors the best of luck with the rest of their season.
Thank you.